Hello guys, what's up and welcome to Spicy Updates with Lovely On. I hope you guys are doing okay. Guys, do not forget to like the video, be subscribed to the YouTube channel. As always, thank you so much. I love you guys. So today we're going to be looking at the diary session of these four housemates. We have Onyeka, we have Osi, we have Sooj, and we have Victoria. Hey God, why does Victoria think it's Shaun that is pushing her? Well, we are going to come to that because she's actually the last person. So we're going to be starting with Onyeka. Onyeka's diary section was, of course, there is no diary session with Onyeka without Onyeka will always cry. Onyeka will always get emotional. She always revisits the past, probably where they're coming from and all that. So Biggie had asked her about it, and she's really so proud of herself that she know where she used to come from and people's perception about her, but like she's so proud that now she's in the house, she can do some things. When she won yesterday, she was like, Onyeka, is this you? Like the house kind of like brings out some side of them they don't even know they have. Just like the artistic side we saw that very day that she drew Femi, and it was just on point. Whoa, it was just replica of Femi. Okay, I think her drawing was the best amongst all the three. So she also, well, she's so happy that her bestie is back. She was just blushing. I said, okay, oh auntie, you are blushing, your bestie is back. So she talked about the wager, how some housemates were behaving kind of somehow, but she had asked them yesterday to go sleep so she can write the whole thing. She had asked the four of them, Wani, Victoria, Nelly, and was it Handy to write the thing together, but they were like they can't write it together and all that. So she said she was up late with somebody with twins. I think I brought you guys a gist about that. Yeah, where I talked about herself, Victoria, and Ozzy. So that was how she stayed up late. So she mentioned a whole lot of things about her playful nature, even when she was a kid. She always runs out of the house once the door is open. I don't know if you guys remember all those things kids do when you lock them up inside the house. Once the door is open, vroom, they'll just one will just sneak out like, whoa, freedom is coming. Those kind of things. So that was why she was able to like deal with all those things. So Big Brother asked about he always asks about the those that left. Wow, she really misses Mickey and Femi, that they were her G's, like very close guys, and she hopes to see them once she leaves the house. Then as per the unpairing, that yeah, they are sisters but they are different individuals, so they still do their things at their own level, in as much as still have that bond as sisters, but they still like are living their own life. So she knows that she's good on her own and she has kind of like been doing her own thing, same also as Chisaba. So before you know it, all again she started talking about some things, got emotional, started crying, and yeah, that was it. Okay, the big brother asks if there's any other thing to say. You guys who trust Onyeka now, she starts talking and saying a lot of things. So we came to the Mbadiwe twins. Mbadiwe twins has talked its own part about the wager he was trying to say because of their behavior. I don't know why they keep mentioning. The big brother was like, it was only once he told them because of their behavior they lost the wager and they should hold themselves accountable, because OC was like they really put in that probably they shouldn't be staging their 80%, maybe they should do lesser or whatever, okay, because at the end of the day, he feels they've put in a lot and they will not still get it. So Big Brother was like, you have yourself to blame, you hold yourself accountable, and you guys should do better. So he was feeling that, some of these things, they just come up with ideas. It's not like they are professionals or, expertise in such fields, field of storytelling and all that. So but he just felt like he feels to just bring up ideas and execute it. At the end of the day, they still lose. So coming to Suj, it was like Suj's heart was very heavy. Like Suj had this heaviness in his heart from what happened yesterday. In fact, I felt he was going to like have banter with Nelly, because it was actually Nelly that made him got disqualified. But it seemed he was still clueless, like he mentioned yesterday. So that was the first thing he poured out to Big Brother. Like, when somebody does something to you and it didn't sit well with you, the thing will be on your heart, like, but until you say it out. So Suj was like telling Big Brother that he has been looking for this opportunity to come and see him. Like his heart is heavy. He was like, what did he do yesterday? How the whole thing, that he really wanted to. He's somebody that loves partaking in tasks. He just want to test himself, even if he didn't really get to win, though he would have loved to win. But even if he didn't get to win, but at least you just want to like test, challenge yourself, and okay, this is the extent I was able to get to, or this is what I did, or but just cutting you short and telling you to go sit down when you don't even know what it is you did. So like the whole thing, he kept on going all over it and all over it. So Big Brother had to explain to him that Nelly and Tofa were aware that the housemates were warned not to help another. In fact, Big Brother gave an instance about someone passing a paper to you in an exam hall and all that. So even if you don't have a clue, once they see you with a paper, of course you're going to be penalized or disqualified or mark deducted from what you're supposed to be getting. So then Big Brother had explained that, but Nelly and the other person. So he was like, irrespective of whatever, that Big Brother would have allowed him to like finish. Maybe after the whole game, he would now tell him, well, this is it, this is that. That he wasn't really happy that he didn't get to like, but like I mentioned it yesterday when I brought you guys the update about the HOH. I said Suze was. He was trying, especially with the second tire, with the deflation. He was actually doing well. He would have still done well, Sha, but then you never can tell. He said even if he didn't do well, he would have loved to like. So there was something he talked about, like he's questioning his relationship with Shaun or his friendship with Shaun. You guys, last night he had a conversation with Nelly, and Nelly was trying to tell him to watch his friendship with Shaun. Like it seems Shaun is not really that friend. There are people that are your friend. Then there are people like they appear to be your friend in your presence but behind you. So Nelly was like he should watch it because Wani was discussing with Shaun about Nelly. So if Suj is your guy, why would you be discussing about his partner, behind? Of course, Suj also expressed his dissatisfaction to Shaun yesterday, told him that he didn't really expect that, like he was disappointed. So I guess all those things, Suj was like, he doesn't really know, but he hasn't really gotten any proof, anything that will make him say, I said, well, your friendship with Shaun, I don't know because I know the other time when the ex Handy said they were going to nominate the SCs, one time they were talking with Sean. Sean didn't say anything. Sean didn't stop them. He didn't tell them otherwise. Okay. And so just trying to like feel like this guy isn't really my friend. Though we connected the first week we came, but it seems this guy is not really, really, so he's still trying to observe, take his time, and watch. Now that his madam has told him he should try and watch his steps with Sean. But let's see how it goes. Then they talked about the wager. He talked about Onyeka being, a very energetic young lady, and he believes that Onyeka will actually execute, and she's been doing so well. What else did he talk about? I can't remember. I think the whole when he entered, that one really took a lot of time with the explanation and this whole Sean thing. Then we're coming to Victoria. Hey God, Victoria. Sometimes, well, that's just who she is. Victoria thinks, oh, I think this unpaired thing is not sitting well with her. She feels, oh, now I'm all alone. What's going to happen to me? She's just thinking what's going to be her next strategy. Was if I Biggie in all that Biggie told her is like you're campaigning for votes. Why would Victoria be thinking that it's Sean that is carrying her? But there is one thing about Victoria, she never talks down on Sean. I've noticed that severally. In fact, she was even like, if she doesn't win, she wants Sean to win. Can you guys see that? Can you guys see that? When the fans now are like having banter, Sean Stars, Vikings, oh Sean this, oh Sean that. Can you imagine Victoria mentioning that she trusts her ex one day because they are like the people, Satori, because Sean is with them, her partner is with them. So in fact, she was even seated with them, gisting before Big Brother called her. I said the twins. Anyway, you can't beat them, you join them. But then I think because her team is on that part, her partner is on their part. So definitely she has to join them. So she feels now that they've separated them, one thing, this one, that one. I said, my dear, please relax yourself and do what you're supposed to do. Do what you're supposed to do. You should know how to re-strategize. You should know whatever it is you are doing. At the end of the day, you guys are here to play the game differently. So she talked about those that are siblings and those that are you know relatives, kind of like twins. She feels it's really going to affect them more. But then she has to try her best to play her solo game, but you can see that she still misses Sean being her. Hey, that sometimes there are sometimes she's her weight carries Sean. Sometimes Sean's weight carry her. That Sean doesn't have it all. She doesn't have it all. So they have a way of like complementing each other, like carrying each other along. I said, okay, auntie, don't go and brace up and play your game well. Be there talking about Sean. Sean is all about this game. Oh, get friend for this. It's all about the game. Even the one he's with, it's all about the game. The young man didn't leave his UK to come here. He came to win. Oh, so well, so she talked about connecting with people, having conversation. That the house is filled with sheep. So like, she gave instance with the Nelitas and the ACs. They might be having a conversation. You guys know they are a thing now. So you carrying yourself to put yourself in that place, you see that you really look off. It's really like it looks awkward, kind of like you will be the extra person. So you find yourself like that's not where you're supposed to be. So it's just Wani X Andy. I said, okay, oh, it is well. You and your Wani X Andy. So I think she talked about the whole Onyeka thing, what Onyeka did yesterday. I brought that update about Onyeka calling her, telling her she's very good at making someone slow, and but she said hopefully she hopes to have a conversation with Onyeka later, that though today in the morning they talked where they were preparing for wager, and she also commended Onyeka for also giving her best, trying to like execute the wager and all that. So fans, you guys should rest, stand your faith in peace and stop all this banter, because at the end of the day these people will come together. I remember how people were dragging Ozzy, Onyeka. Now I saw on the TV Wednesday, was it last night, some people were saying, oh, Ozzy, I'm sorry, I never knew for staying with Onyeka. Like, this friendship, you guys are always changing. That was the way Liema, Z, but Liema and Z, we came out and we saw them. They were doing their best, lip locking and doing all that. So, hype your fave in peace and stop coming for bloggers, because I'm not talking about your fave. Come and start telling me how video is this one, that, because it's not your fave. Allow me to give my update and vote your fave in peace and leave the rest. So, yeah, she still commended her. And what else did she talk about? I can't even remember what else she mentioned, about their wager, how they are trying their best to so that they can win the wager and all that. And yeah, she talked about, having have to make dresses for a whole lot of them. It's not really going to be easy for her and Cassia, but we just reached the way. So that is that for this first set. I'm still going to bring you guys the remaining housemates. I'm still going to be bringing you guys the remaining housemates that I've not talked about. Okay, so do not forget to like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.